What is up, everyone? Welcome to the TLD Thursday night live chat. And it's a special live chat
It is.
for two reasons. One, we're sponsored still.
Oh,
Primary
yeah.
Arms.
We got primary arms. Yeah, we got primary arms giveaway this week.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
And
you're so
two,
loud.
we passed 20,000 subscribers. So very grateful for everything that you guys have done helping us get there. We'll go into details later on about the 20K giveaway that we're going to be doing. But super appreciative of everything that you guys have done.
Yeah. So Jason's kind of leading into it. So I'll give a little bit of spill a little bit of beans, but we are going to do a 20K giveaway. There's just some setup and prep with that. I'm saying my mic's a little hot. Let's see if I can change it.
I told you were. Welsh never believes me, so
Hey, is that better?
throw it in the comments.
Good now?
Yeah, that's way better.
Okay, good. Okay. So
Way better.
we have to work some details. Some of the prizes aren't actually released yet because y'all got us to 20K too fast. Thanks a lot, Joe. So we have a small delay, but it's all gonna work out. We just gotta work logistics. But we'll explain more of that shortly.
Yeah.
Now, if you all want to get to the next step where Welsh is completely unprepared for, get us to, what was it, 100,000?
That was like a million.
Oh, 1 million? Get us to 1 million and
Just
watch
right
him just weasel
Flip out.
trying to get MVGs.
10 sets or something, 10 or 12
Yeah,
sets.
well,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
good.
Not Jason and I definitely get one. Thank you.
I'm not reading them. I know Joe's had a hard week, so he can see these.
Yeah.
Wizard dance.
I already started. I already have an empty in the trash.
So those who aren't aware, feel free. Whenever we say wizard on our channel, that gives everyone number one. I hope you're
That
all
counts.
geared out. I didn't gear out. We're doing there's some TLD love this today, but put your gear on. This is a good excuse to tell your wife or your significant other that you need to wear all your gear. But then anytime we say wizard on the channel, that's your
No,
opportunity
that
to drink.
counts.
Yeah, let it be coffee, water, whatever your drink of choice. So feel free to join in all of our live.
However you want to hydrate tonight.
Yeah,
you
however
choose.
you're hydrating.
Water.
Water and coffee.
Water.
Speaking of, not Jason,
Did you just pour it through your
I've seen
mask?
some of your workout stuff. How much weight have you lost?
I am down 10 pounds now.
Damn,
Actually, it's 12 as of this morning.
wow. Yeah, don't dismiss
I got
occasion.
another like 20 to go is my goal. So I started jiu-jitsu like middle of June, and I have a friend who's a YouTuber, Disillusioned 1811. His name's Matt, and he's gone in this like ultra marathon kick. The guy runs like 50 miles every day, it seems like. But I was telling him like, hey, I really want some exercises to help with grip strength because doing jiu-jitsu, I really need to grab a hold of people and control them, and that put me down a rabbit hole where I'm now working out 6 days a week. And loving
Because
it.
you wanted to increase your grip strength.
Because I wanted to increase my grip strength, and it's. I tell you what, man, it's worked. There's my jiu-jitsu coach was telling us this story last week of. He said, you can really tell how good or how bad someone is just by like you grabbing them and seeing how they react. And that happened to me on Tuesday. I was rolling and I grabbed a hold of this person, and I remember thinking like, oh, this dude he's done. So
He's in trouble.
yeah, he's in trouble. And he was. Hey, look at that. We got a
$5
Book
super
Club.
chat.
What the heck? That's two.
Congrats
That's
on
two
the
right
20K.
there.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for the congrats.
we already have we got tons of comments that I'm already behind on.
Yeah. So while so look at some comments real quick, but I just want to remind people that this is our last week for our primary arms giveaway. If you want to enter into that for today, you're never gonna guess what I picked. Joe is gonna be super excited.
Go ahead. Say it. I'm ready.
It's wizard.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is enter. Oh no, wrong button. Sorry. You do #wizard and you can enter in. Oh, I love J-Dub in a tub for this though. Desk pop for 20K. The desktop isn't a thing.
You've never desk bumped?
Yeah, never.
When was your last desktop pop? Mine was in June.
So make sure to do #Wizard. We have one prize left in our Primary Arms giveaway. And again, big thanks to Primary Arms for sponsoring us this month. They've been amazing, not only in what we're giving away for all of you, but in supporting our channel from when we had 500. And I do owe them a favor. I think I probably have 3 or 4 different Primary Arms scopes that I need to show you guys. And now that we've closed off on some other things, hopefully I can do some of that. Oh yeah, and not Jason, you weren't here last week. Mm-hmm. We came up with this fun game where the viewers, we did like a kind of like a Whose Line Is It Anyway, kind of like Mad Lib, build scenarios, and we have to like talk strategy and firearms.
Okay.
Caleb set up Discord to actually be able to capture, and people can make up these entire scenarios. So whenever we want to play the game, he has all scenarios all prepped, ready to roll.
Yeah,
nice.
And then he tells us, so we don't have time to think about it.
Yeah, you gotta be like last week we were like fighting like alligators, and I was like
alligator people.
Yeah, it was like I guess 308.
Yeah, and I do want to say that Cody chimed in like later. He was listening to us in his truck somewhere, and he chimed in later like alligator have terrible vision, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Really?
Cody, are you gonna give context to this? Like from the live chat, I'm like, oh.
But it was like Tuesday.
Yeah, like I have no why.
It was like,
did you run into an alligator? Like
yeah.
what
Yeah,
are
I
you
thought he
talking
like
about?
fought an alligator and like won because he took its vision. Like,
yeah.
oh, good call.
He just hid from it.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of, have you guys seen that movie Prey? I was watching.
No, not yet.
Not
I
yet.
really want to watch it.
Not yet. Don't ruin it. I started it and fell asleep on the chair.
What's it on? It's on Amazon?
No, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu. I might watch that tonight.
Just all the thermal playing with stuff. I was like, I need a good Predator movie. I was like,
Did you see The Gray Man?
No, is that good?
That is amazing.
Oh,
so
okay. I
had top 2 video ever that Amazon or that Netflix created, and it was Extraction, then Old Guard, right?
Okay.
The Gray Man went right in between them. So I still think I liked Extraction better, but it beat Old Guard. So and Old Guard was amazing to me.
I like Old Guard. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, make sure when you guys are putting in the comments using #Wizard, do it exactly. Don't put any periods or anything because I don't know if StreamYard's little thing is going to read it correctly.
And try doing it like 10 times, so then you get 10 entries.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but that's something that I would try. So
keep doing
go ahead and try it.
Keep typing it in.
Harry says nice mask. So Harry, I have Harry to thank for this mask and this one, and I have 8 masks now. Joe bought me a package of masks, and then Harry bought me the same package of masks. I really like this one though, the yellow one.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll switch the camera and put this one on so you check it out. But appreciate it. Harry sent us an email and he just said, "Hey, I need your address." And I was like, "Oh, this is usually not good."
Yeah.
I can't imagine this is going to turn
Harry,
out well.
you do understand that I'm armed.
Always.
And we were laughing, like we're thinking about even if we give away some of Jason's masks. Like he told me about he's thinking about giving some away at SHOT Show. People find us like, dude, that would be so funny.
Yeah, we had a chat. This is before I grabbed these things, and I was like, no joke, Walsh. I have 3 masks that were within arm's reach from where I was sitting.
That I would love some viewer.
Yeah.
Like just imagine some viewer be like, "Hey, good job, you found us. Here, you won this." And they're like, "I don't want." Congrats, yeah, congrats. I don't.
Congrats. Well, give it to your kids.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to show people these.
Uh-oh.
No, this is one we were kind of teasing on Instagram. So I had some of these. I wasn't planning.
You still have the big old wizard thing up. Nobody can see you.
Oh, hold on. So we got some of these Wizard Nation leather patches made. I had a very, very small batch of these made, probably like 5. And I reached out to a couple folks who I could get these to. I did order a ton more. So if you're interested in getting some of these, I'll have a way we're going to sell some of these. They're kind of expensive, but they're nice leather. They look cool. So
they have Velcro on them?
Yeah, they're Velcro on everything.
Oh, okay, good.
They're like a regular
I thought you messed that up too, like you did on the shirt.
You just it's an iron on. So no, later on we'll be able to sell some of these soon. I just have to find the right vessel to do that, but I'll be in contact. So if you're interested in these, keep your eyes out for our Instagram or YouTube. When I have some more than likely to, I'll probably say something and in a live chat, and I'll have a way you can contact me directly if you want to buy these, particularly for like those people who've been in our YouTube for a long time. So
yeah, what did I miss last week? Zed says Walsh and Joe naked again. Shaking my head.
I
Yep.
don't remember. Zed wasn't even here last week. He wasn't here.
No, you're talking about no plate carrier.
Oh no! It's like, ooh, we're gonna get in trouble.
I got Miami PC on. I know everyone always asks defense mechanisms.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that exact vest from this guy.
And that Jesse's probably gonna call me, text me right now, like, hey, you need to put that plate carrier on. Like, oh, good grief.
Dude, where's mine? Send me one and I'll wear it. But I have this one.
Perfect podcast, like always. Okay, yeah. So just as a reminder, yeah, if you haven't entered it, we got a lot of entries.
There we go. There it is
we'll
again.
do it as we go. How about we do? You guys want to do? Well, number one, if you guys got questions about the, hold on, I'm going to preface this. I had a ton of comments on the thermal hide of like things that don't work and things that do, even though I showed in the exact video that they do work, and then I showed that the exact things that you say do work don't, and I basically showed you the complete opposite, and everyone's like, no, it does work. I showed you it doesn't, or I showed you that it does. So if you have questions on the thermal hide, let me know. Otherwise, we do have the bees one.
No, if you have questions on the thermal hide, go rewatch the video because it covered everything. Dude, that was like that was the first video that I watched that I didn't realize how long it was.
Oh, it's long.
Yeah.
Until I looked at the clock.
I told him the same thing.
Like it kept me intrigued and it kept me entertained and it kept me wanting more. Like I really wanted more. I'm like, what else can we hide? How else can we hide it? That's how I felt through the whole video. Yeah. And at the end of it, I'm like, holy cow, whoa, so that was an amazing video. And then I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to talk about that on Thursday.
You're like, there's no reason we have to talk. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have questions about other gear, if you have questions about other stuff, we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can answer those. We did. Oh, EOTech or Aimpoint. We are not EOTech guys. I'll tell you that right now. If you ever,
if EOTech or Aimpoint wants to send us stuff, then sure. But I'm not paying $800 for an optic.
Have you met Joe?
Dude, I'm not paying $800 for my 1,000-yard optic, let alone for a red dot.
Let's put it in perspective. Joe debunked one of the biggest myths out there. Like I am definitely one of those guys that say, "Hey, get the $400 bipod, get the crazy thing because it's only gonna make you better." And then Joe walks out there, shoots out to 1,000 with a CV Life Amazon 1999 bipod, an Athlon, the lowest tier $200 scope. And was just ringing steel. So
at 1,000 yards,
at
$1,200 total in the gun.
I'm sorry, like you need
to include optics.
You need twice the cost of your optics of your rifle. Like okay, $400.
An Acme machine handguard. Yeah. An Amazon bipod.
It's just so much.
I think the most expensive thing is probably the trigger.
Maybe the Luth. I did splurge for the $150 buttstock, which you don't need. You don't need it. I splurged. You don't need that. But
go with the $30 Magpul.
But so Joe shows you the gear side of it. It's just clout. Like you don't need that in reality. You don't need that at all. You could do just fine with a $20 bipod. If you can outshoot a $20 bipod, you're probably shooting past 1,000. Yeah. But it's like a moped. You don't really want to be seen driving.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just a bipod. That's all it is. And you don't really even need that if you didn't want it. You can just throw it on your backpack.
Yeah.
That counts.
Jason, what do you
Wizards. I'm still here. I just...
Okay. You mess with masks? Hey,
I was drinking some water and messing with masks.
Caleb, I don't know how to best get a hold of you, but let's do some... You can either message me on Discord. No, I'll probably do... I like the yellow. The yellow's way better. Let's do some actual.
Brings out my eyes.
It actually does. Let's do some of the scenarios. I think that was super fun. We didn't do as many comments last week, Jason, but that's basically because you were here and I I wasn't going to read them all. Hold on. Shadowman. I'm going to say this one quick. Shadowman. It says, I'm waiting for payday to get a hide thing. I'm going to tell you this right now. I have a few of them, and they have different pros and cons, so I would hold if I was you. The next one's going to come out on the 4th. Oh, I have one more surprise for everyone. I do. I did want to say, all right, guys. So I don't know if you guys have your cakes. Go ahead and get out your congrats on 20K cakes.
No, you're the only person that bought a 20K cake.
Guys, where's your don't go back to everybody else, Jason. My hands are filled with cake. Where's you guys' cake at?
Yay! Walsh went out and bought a cake to celebrate 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah, where's your Jason? You got your cake?
Nope.
Joe, show us that cake.
Did you send me one?
I'm gonna eat some of my cake.
I didn't check. Is that Mrs. Walsh? Bless her heart. She brought you down a cake.
See, my wife.
Bless her heart.
Cake.
I'm gonna be eating.
I got cake. There's mine.
There's my cake. There's my cake. All right, where's Caleb at?
Here's mine. It's in liquid form.
It's
Yay!
Oh, I like this one. The cake is a lie. Like, that's Jason's. Okay, yeah, Caleb. I don't know what the best method is. Oh, he said this. So we had to keep tabs on Caleb's messages. 1 or 2. Which one you want to start with? Ooh, Joe loves these.
I know, but I said we gotta switch it up. Like Alpha Bravo, you gotta switch up 1 or 2. But for this one, I'll pick number 1. Number 1.
Ooh, number 1. You never pick number.
I know. We're going with number 1.
Misfit. I like Misfits. He's out there saying, I keep roping my wife into the craziness.
Was she sitting there with him, like watching?
No, I was just like, bring the cake down, and then we could say, like, hey guys, get out your cake, because they didn't get cakes.
No, I got liquid calories right here.
I didn't get cakes.
Richard Snyder says, "Hey gents, are you guys going to do a review on Pale Horse Armory Battle Belt anytime soon?" No.
Maybe.
Next question.
Maybe.
No,
Not Jason is finally on board with a battle belt thing.
Here we go. Oh wow! Okay, so here's a bunch of stuff. Okay, do you see this?
Oh my gosh.
Do you see it? Okay, do you see
Hey,
one?
Walsh, if you're gonna let Jason run the
Ready?
comments, let not Jason run the comments.
So here we go. Location info: New England, coastal, summer, day or night, immediate aftermath of limited nuclear exchange on large urban areas.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is the enemy? 15 armed urban survivors with an assortment of civilian and scavenged LEO weapons. Numerous non-combat survivors with no real loyalty to the armed personnel could also be present. Mission detail and objectives. Secure a marina and clear several large seaworthy boats needed for civilian evacuation. Time is critical due to fallout and further collapse of society. Get to the island.
Holy cow. Like, whoever wrote this, you need to get a book deal, just to let you know.
Who is on the team? All the TLD members and up to 5 TLD supporters. You can bring what you own or can be reasonably expected to be found in the immediate aftermath of the catastrophe. Additional info, Croak is on the boat.
That's a lot of information here. Okay.
Croak is on the boat.
Yeah.
Absolutely we can.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm putting you up top with the Tika. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna change mine. I know that people say that we can choose other weapon, but I'm gonna change mine to we can only use the weapon that we own. Because then if I find a shortcoming in my weapon, in my arsenal, then I'm gonna go buy a new gun. And it gives me an excuse to buy a gun. So I'm going to put you on Overwatch with the Tika, and I'm going to actually use you as a distraction. Sorry, Walsh. Yeah. Yep. And then we get all the TLD member and
5. So all the TLD members and up to 5 supporters.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. So I'm just going to pick whoever kitted out right now. So if you're kitted out sitting at home, then I choose you because you obviously have some gear.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna flank from the left and the right, dude. I mean, this is simple. I'm going to use Walsh Overwatch to get their attention and start picking people off, especially because they don't really have any combat experience. They're going to be running around like chickens with their head cut off.
Wait, I'm shooting at the random civilians.
Yeah,
but it just says urban survivors with an assortment of weapons.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
it doesn't say that they're cops or that they're prior military.
Right.
I'm good. I'm
so
good.
they don't have any experience, so I'm going to use you to start picking people off, and then we're going to flank left and right, dude. And I'm going to have at least one TLD member because we work together in a team, so we know our strategy and everything else better. So I'm going to have one person on each team just to make sure that we're not getting friendly fire and crossfire. That's the only reason. I completely trust the other 5 people that are wearing kit right now, hopefully. So yeah, not Jason will be Bravo, I'll be Alpha, and then we're going to assault.
Misfit says, "Oh, we're the bad guys?"
I like Zach's question. Is a member of TLD crew a sailor? Like, who's driving the boat?
Well, as I said, Croak is on the boat. Croak is on the boat.
We're going to go find him. Be like, Croak, can you drive the boat? And he's just like, no.
No.
Like, great.
I have some boating experience, but not saying that this is going to go well at all.
Richard Snyder says, "You say civilians. I call it a target-rich environment."
Yep. Yeah, and they've scavenged their. I mean, this is set up to. They've scavenged their weapons, right? They picked up stuff and went into a police station and took things that look cool. So I'm definitely counting on no training, no tactics. Probably don't even know how to clear a malfunction. I'm definitely counting on that stuff. Hopefully, it doesn't get us killed.
They say prior LEO, but even then, you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to do.
No, it doesn't say prior LEO.
It doesn't.
They have LEO weapons. LEO weapons.
They scavenge stuff from the police department.
I will say, but Joe did bring up the number one thing is he was going to use the fact that our team was loyal to one another, and those 15 are probably not loyal to anything. And
to throw this in, Cody, I'm going to steal Cody and Thunder. He got a really cool gun. He got an M1 Grand, so I'm going to throw him up there with the M1 Grand too. Yeah, it's going to be you and Cody spaced apart. Probably, hopefully, there's some hill, so Cody could be more toward the top, and you can be a little bit lower.
I'm good. I could run faster than Cody. Don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, Cody's not making it to the boat. We'll pick him up at the next marina. I don't know where we're going to pick Cody up from, but
he's like on a crane or something. Like, swing him over.
Yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. So 2 assaulting team, left and right.
Shadow Man. Yeah.
Shadow Man says he's ready.
Yeah, he's in.
Yep.
If I see something kitted out,
Army shirt. You have a helmet. Yep, you're in. Welcome to the team.
We got any Navy people?
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm not taking them anyway.
Like my name's
no seamen on this journey.
Going to need a sailboat. So that's a good point.
Yeah,
right?
I have no experience with sailboats.
Yeah, I could already see Joe already. Like, get the oars out, boys.
No, I would take a diesel boat.
Hey, guys.
No, I'd take a diesel boat, dude. You can make diesel out of a lot of different things.
Where's you guys' 20K cake at?
Oh, my bad. Did you say wizard? I must have missed it.
Jay Devinatow says, "Not Jason's rifle has a malfunction, so I throw him my extra Zev rifle. He then throws it in the water. I don't need this junk. Get this out of here."
I saw an extra rifle.
Yeah, not Jason can breathe underwater. If you've ever seen any of the Jason Voorhees movies.
So I was thinking something funny the other day. Joe, does there exist a scenario where you would want a PCC? Like if we're doing some of these scenarios, I'm like, okay, in that situation, I want a PCC.
Yeah, absolutely. Any tight quarter inside a building type stuff.
But here's my thing: is usually I think PCC and over penetration. Like in that scenario, I don't care.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, over penetration just one of the factor, dude. The ammo lighter, right? 9 mil. the ammo lighter, I can run a lot shorter gun. The barrel on my PCC have 4-inch barrel.
True. That's true.
But yet I still have the stability of an AR pistol, right? I still have my red dot. I can still clear stuff. Yeah. I mean, dude, no joke. That's my #1 go-to gun for my house.
I would just be worried at any armor.
Yeah, I got a question though. Why?
Are you armored in the face? Because that's what I'm shooting from at close range like that, dude. Like, you better have some ballistic masks on.
Oh my goodness.
So Harry says PCC on an armored target.
You don't put armor on your face.
Do you see the who was it?
It doesn't matter.
Where they shot those ballistic masks.
Dude, you could be clearing.
Oh, Grand Thumb.
But let's go back to that. So what are you going to carry then? A 308? Because
no.
It stops at 308. Level 4 stop a 30-06. So you're going to clear a house with a 30-06 because they might have armor. Oh wait, it stops it. So you literally have to clear the house with a 50.
It's a good point. No,
you have to clear that hospital with a 50 cal.
Because they may have armor.
Listen,
I'm good with that.
That's why you do failure drill. Dude, pelvic girdles and shoulder shots and face shots are very effective.
Yeah, and it's not like I think even if you're wearing armor, getting shot with 9mm, it's probably. I mean, it's not going to penetrate, but I'm sure you're going to feel it. It's going to definitely wake you up. It's definitely going to break something.
It's going to break some ribs. I've only sprained a rib. I've never even broke a rib. And spraining a rib, I went like a little girl, dude. I went like, oh, I can't move.
I like the number of people. So, Joe, you're not aware of this, but on Discord, there's all these people who are showing their kits so that they could join us.
Yes.
And our team, and they're.
You're all in.
I'm going to post my favorite one. This is my favorite one.
Which one?
You'll see.
There's a lot of good ones.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that one.
She's got an AK. She's got a little, like, I don't even know what that is. What do you call those hats?
I don't know.
I want to be racist and say Chinese hat.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
fatty hat.
It's cool.
I love our Discord. If you guys aren't in our Discord, I gotta throw a link in our Discord.
Yeah. If you're not in the Discord and you want to have that interaction, you need to go to the Discord.
There's all kinds of stuff. Like I come back to it, and I'm always learning something new. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. What are you messing with? What is that?
This thing's still on.
What is it?
Which one is that? Is that the Northac?
The freaking Northac Ronin that I beat the living crud out of.
Did you get more stuff from them?
Yeah, I got this thing. But it's huge, dude. It is huge.
Dude, you're like me. You just pull stuff out. Like, you just start grabbing things. Like, you guys want to see this thing? Like, no, we can't show you that. Can't show you that.
Look at the size of this thing, dude.
Yeah, it looks like that Vortex one.
Yeah, the UH1 Huey is massive.
Okay. Yeah. This is a regular red dot.
This is bad. No, the one is way bigger.
And look at the back of it. Like, you can't use any type of flip up sights or anything like that. So I haven't really found a use for this.
Dot. Let's see.
I don't think I have a battery in it.
Oh.
I don't even have a battery in it.
So it's just a dot?
Yeah, it's just a dot.
But I do have their magnifier somewhere. I think I put it on something. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I put it on something, and their magnifier actually legit, dude. It's really nice.
So Harry says, "One in a 5.56 or 7.62 knock the crap out of you in armor more so than 9mm."
Yeah, but if I get the shot off first, it doesn't matter. And that's my whole thing is smaller, lighter, faster. That's my whole thing, right? That's the way I've trained.
Joe just aims directly for your jaw and neck. That's what he's aiming for.
Right. And I'm telling you what, dude, if I turn a corner, right, and if I'm clearing a corner and I have something that's this big, I can clear that corner way faster before you ever see anything. And if I get a shot off, even if the shot doesn't hit you, I've greatly decreased your effectiveness just with getting a shot off. Let alone if I get one into a knee, a shoulder, an elbow, a pelvic girdle, anything that. Yes, if you hit me with the 7.62 before I hit you with a 9mm, you probably win. But most gunfights, whoever gets the first shot off.
Sorry, Jason, we trying to put a different picture up?
No. I was
That-
reading.
that
So
counts.
I was on the Discord. I'm like reading. So Caleb's putting another scenario. He created a channel, scenario discussion. He's put another scenario over there, and it is. I don't know who wrote it, but it is like way more in depth than the one we just read.
More in depth? No, guys, you need like 3 words. I'm fighting dragons on the moon and trying to get
Listen to
gasoline
this.
for our ship.
Listen to this. So
Well, you
I know
read
how to
it
do
and
it,
then
but
you answer it.
location.
As long as you're not going to talk.
Info, backwoods of Virginia and the small community foothills of the Appalachian Mountain chain around dusk to nighttime operations. It is a clear Virginia night with no forecast of rain within the next week. That's just the location.
Oh,
Who is the enemy? The enemy is a band of raiders with mixed match weaponry, handguns, shotguns, AR-15s. Some have optics, some do not. All around spread out training. Some are trained, some barely have any experience holding a firearm. Enemy force numbers between 50 to 75. All seem to be escapees from the local prison. Approximately 20 miles away. No, all men are very dangerous. Most of these murders occur.
Is it just me, or
No,
is not Jason talking like
it's
super
all
fast
messed up. Like,
anyway?
yeah, your talking is all messed up.
What?
Yeah, it's time.
Well, good thing you read it that fast. Now
Yeah,
you
it's
answer
super
it.
fast. I don't know why it was super fast.
Dude, I didn't even get through the
No, you didn't get
enemy.
through. Yeah. So I'm trying to like do a TLDR of this, but while we're doing that, so Jason, peruse it and then trying to give us the basics of like what we're doing. We're in Virginia.
Oh, do you want to do that? You want to do it right now on the live?
Yeah, we'll do it right here on the live. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can
And
do
then,
that.
and so if you guys haven't entered into the primary arms giveaway for this month, make sure to do #wizard. If you guys have
Thank you, that
questions
counts.
about the thermal hide, let me know. But like I said before, stand by if you're looking to purchase. We have a whole bunch of other hides I think you're going to be really excited about. I got some cool stuff coming from a couple different companies and working on finishing up some footage that you guys are going to want to see.
No, if you have a question from the thermal hide, that means you didn't watch the video. Go watch it. It covered everything.
Oh, there's so many comments that are like, did you even watch this at all?
Yeah.
All right. You guys ready for another scenario?
Why? Why did?
I'm
why
ready
did-
for you to
why does it do
keep
that?
talking
Why
that fast.
I don't know, man. I'm like hardwired into my router.
Like if you get prepped to talk to, like you come in, you're like, Dave.
you gotta rewatch the live. It's so funny.
It's so good. Okay, we're ready though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in Virginia, near the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay.
Mhm.
Enemy is a group of 50 to 70 prison escapees. Training is mixed around them. The mission is to raid a fortified position that they have where they have much needed medical supplies. You have a 12-man team.
Oh.
And let's see here. It says, but the community you're helping has given you an additional 15 fighting age males. And they all have experience hunting or skeet shooting.
Sweet.
Um,
I mean, I'm gonna let you answer that, not Jason, but I'm definitely sending them in first. Maybe they can kill everybody. We don't even have to go in.
Alpha team, go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Fortified positions they're just weird ones. So, and the way that they wrote the mission detail, like there's potential for you taking more. The place has generators. They have gasoline. There's a flat
Jason, try something.
truck you might be able.
Unhook your mic for a second and then hook it back in.
Okay. Well,
I
I
don't
think
know
that.
what-
Hang on.
I don't know what's causing.
Whenever he stops reading the scenario, he goes back to normal.
Yeah,
This
like
is
you
so
go all
the
crazy
weird.
microphone-
and then you stop and you're fine. Talk now.
The microphone's through the camera. Let's try this. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I can
good now.
hear you.
Yeah, you're not all. You're not all crazy.
Dude. Hey, we're all old. You know when you used to like record a
The micro machine.
cassette tape to a cassette tape, and you did like the
Yeah.
double speed? That's what not Jason sounds like.
All right, you seem to be good now. Well,
Here.
okay. So what's your plan, Jason?
I don't have a plan.
You're like I don't. He's like I didn't play this game.
Nope.
last
This
Like
game is
I will
stupid.
say, I don't want. I mean, these scenarios are good.
Making fun.
These are like
Of my
book
voice.
level scenarios. We need like Mad Lib level scenarios. Like we can come up with some basics.
Yeah, I think this is something that it's like I would need to. Same thing, huh?
Yeah, same thing. And I don't know why. Like I don't change your mic to like a different microphone. Completely. You have a different mic. I don't have an input with the mic. It doesn't make any sense.
It's only when you're talking about scenarios. It's like we're doing it on purpose. This is so funny.
So while we're going through some technical difficulties, make sure to use #Wizard if you want to enter into
that
our
counts.
Arms giveaway. And you can make sure to put your name in. We have 32 entries currently, 41 watching, so 33 looks like.
You still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry says,
Okay.
Harry goes, Jason is trolling us.
Hashtag
okay.
wizard.
My
Yeah.
cat says an honest day's work may take days. I like to share that. Wizard. Oh man,
Oh,
good thing I
That's
jumped
from Angry
open
Sarge.
another one.
I like it. Listen to this scenario. This is what I'm talking about. This is some Mad Lib level right here. Location, the zoo. Mission, free the bears. Enemies are the primates on PCP. Gears, whatever.
Dude, I'm not going. Sorry, Bears. You guys
Primates
are.
on PCP? No thanks.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No.
like wait
You
a
seen
minute.
that? You seen that video with the monkey with the AK or the orangutan or whatever he was?
Yeah, and they're
I
teaching
think he went fake, but
I'll
still,
teach you how to
it
use
scares
that
the
too.
heck out of me. Imagine that primate on PCP, dude. Imagine a gorilla on PCP. We're gonna need the 50s, boys.
Yeah.
All right. There's another one from Caleb in there.
Yeah.
Free the bears.
Caleb says, okay, from the Cajun location, Louisiana swamp in the summer. You have a boat. The enemy's Russian wildlife and fisheries have invaded America.
Wildlife and fishery.
Mission is to resupply your hideout, your old fishing camp, by going into town, any store. Who's on the team? All of you, and a pet alligator named Jimothy.
It almost seems like we've gone too far to the left.
Yeah. Yeah. Right or left, dude. Like we're
first-
either reading a Tom Clancy novel or
Jimothy,
I don't even know what to call that.
Jimothy for the win.
how do I am really
Jimothy the pet alligator.
I want to make a shirt. I need
Isn't
to
there Far Cry 6? Don't you have a pet alligator?
I don't know. I don't
Do you?
think so.
I think.
But I like what Walsh was about to say. Are we really going to make a pet alligator Jimothy shirt?
I will make a shirt that says
Yeah, put that down. Write that down. Write it down.
I'm with Jimothy, and he's it's just this
Yeah.
big alligator.
It's just alligator with a leash on it.
It says free Jimothy. How awesome would it be? People will be so confused. Like, who the hell is that? It's the TLD team alligator. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know who Jimothy is?
You don't know who Jimothy is. Here you go. Wizard Truth Boogs, Wizard Truth Boogs.
Oh,
Wizard.
thank you.
Now I'm gonna look up. Now I gotta look up alligator art so we can make a shirt for this.
The gator needs a wizard hat. Jimothy, hashtag Jimothy Nation.
Look at Croak's one. Jimothy with nods.
Because you know they have poor vision, according to Cody.
You guys laugh. I got an art guy who did all our patches. I could just tell him I need an alligator with nods, and he'd probably be like, "Okay, hold on."
Right, Jimothy below it.
Caleb says, "Oh no, I think TLD has a new mascot."
I think we did too.
Wizard +1 level.
How do we? I want to change like the little icon, like in the top right, like how it shows the thin line defense.
Yeah.
Like, how awesome would it be if this was just a picture of Jimothy?
Yes.
People are gonna be like, "What is that?"
Like, why do you have this weird? What's up with the wizards and the alligators? Like, guys,
Yeah.
come on! It's mostly just inside jokes at this point.
Right. Yeah. We're past explaining it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't. And then like the masks. So what's interesting too, it has probably been about 5 live chats since anyone has said anything about the masks,
Yeah.
which is probably the longest span we've gone.
We'll get someone. We'll get someone new who's going to be like, "Hey guys, first time here. What's up with the mask?"
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Okay, your 4-man silhouette with a wizard holding a leash gator off to the side.
You have to finish it out.
You gotta make that.
Yeah. And instead of it saying thin line defense, it says, "Come on, Jimothy."
Oh, I need to write some of these down. I get some emails to write tonight.
We came up with one, not Jason, last week. What was it? We're just a bunch of what?
He didn't write it down. He doesn't remember.
No, it was me and you last week.
Yeah, you wrote it down.
Well, I have to go
Like
watch
budget
that.
hillbillies or something.
That's what it was. We're just a bunch of budget hillbillies. Oh,
Walsh needs to switch it up and wear a baklava on the live.
I hate those things. I think I have one somewhere. Yeah, I would love to do. Someone put it in there. Someone's saying to do the wizard riding the back of an alligator.
Yeah.
That would be good too. And then it says on the bottom, like, "Come on, Jimothy."
Come on, Jimothy. Let's go, Jimothy.
Let's go. It's time to move on. Oh my
There you
God!
go. Do it in full ghillie suit.
I will get some. I will message some people, and we will get some alligator, not some wizard art.
Yes.
If you guys have, if you have some, my artist usually needs some sort of reference material. So if you have some good wizards or alligators that would look good meshed together with nods on the alligator.
Yeah. Throw it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Yes.
I will 100% make this happen.
Dude, I might actually buy a shirt that doesn't have an American flag on it because I'm going to tell our viewer right now, I haven't bought a single TLD shirt because Walsh refuses to put the American flag on it.
It costs an extra $20. Like the shirt costs $20, and it's another $20, so it's $40 shirt.
Well, then find somebody else to make it.
Oh, I don't have anybody else.
Dude, how can we have shirts without American flags on them?
Dude, the comments are so good. Make a polo on it with Jimothy on it.
Very swag.
What was that brand that had the alligator?
I don't know, but I want that.
Was it actual polo brand? Polo went the horse, but one of them had a little alligator on it.
Hey, Jason, see if you can pull the picture from Drew Price on Discord.
Okay.
I don't know where you got that from, but that's a dinosaur. We need a.
That's a dinosaur. We didn't say a velociraptor. We said Jimothy.
That's about it, man. That's about what
that's really close to what we need.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, an elongated snout, and we're in there.
We're done. Yeah, we're already done.
Yeah.
I like how he's holding a gun. Like,
Yeah.
I want it to almost be two little pistols, like little pistols.
Yeah.
Drew says it's from a podcast called Our Big Dumb Mouth.
Oh, well, we're gonna do something.
Well,
similar.
shout out to them because they have awesome album art.
That's good art. Yeah.
So I saw this comment. Shadow Mackin says, "If I pay you, will you read the scenario?" Listen, there's a lot of stuff that I'll do for money.
I was gonna be like, no, right. Yeah.
Everybody thought that was gonna go the exact opposite way.
Yeah. Like, oh, we'll do it for
Listen, we're not for sale. No, that's not.
My in-laws were visiting. We went out for lunch, and my brother-in-law asked the question of like, "Would you?" None of them have tattoos. Would you get a tattoo for $1 million? And my sister-in-law was like, "I wouldn't, but I'd think about it." And I was like, "Dude, I'd get a tattoo for like free. I'd pay someone. I have paid people to get tattoos." Shadow Mackin, please read the scenario. Okay.
I was like $20.
$20. I'm gonna read it.
Good
I don't know
grief.
where it's at. Where is it?
Which scenario we were?
Wait, did he really give him $20 to read the scenario?
Yep.
Like in a super chat or what?
Yeah, $20.
I just paid the $20 in super chat.
But we're gonna not have Jason read it though because his stuff's all crazy. Which one are you talking about?
He's been just fine until he started talking about the scenario.
As soon as he said scenario, he was been fine. You talking about the one?
Was it the Appalachian Mountain scenario, Shadow Mackin?
Yeah, which one are we saying? Which one are we reading?
Yeah, but I do say that Walsh has to read it because
Yeah, yours is doo-doo.
I can't understand
That's kind of why we
half
went
of
away
what's
from
coming out of Jason's
that.
mouth.
Oh, he wants us to. He pays $20 to read the long one. Okay. All right. Here we go.
J Dub and Tuska. I'll give you $500 for a desktop.
Desktop isn't a thing.
Dude,
Now I'm trying.
I'm gonna go get a bucket of sand and I'm gonna make this work
Oh
next
my,
time.
oh my God.
Which
Misfit.
kids?
He's like, Misfit says
Bedroom
he
is
really
above
wants
me
us to
right
read it. All right. We're in the backwoods of Virginia and the small county foothills of the Appalachian mountain chain around dusk to nighttime operations. Dusk to nighttime operations? Anyway, it's a clear Virginia night with no forecast of rain within the next week. Who's the enemy? The enemy is a band of raiders with mixed match weaponry, handguns, AR-15, and some have optics and some do not. It's very specific. All around spread out training. Some are trained, some barely have any experience holding a firearm. Why do they have guns at all then? What's the point of this?
That's just
Enemy force numbers between
irresponsible.
50 to 75 all seem to be escapees from a local prison approximately 20 miles away. So that explains why they don't know what they're doing. All men are very dangerous. Not really, because they don't even know how to use the weapons. Mostly thieves, murderers, and career criminals.
Okay.
Your mission...
50 to 75?
That's a lot.
Holy cow, dude.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to raid a semi-fortified position that has valuable supplies, to include much-needed medical supplies for a nearby community that was hit hard with a landslide. Oh, that means it's covered in mud. They also have gasoline and generators on site with a large semi-truck flatbed trailer sitting off to the site. The semi-truck, the fuel, and the generator are a bonus objective. Your main goal is to retrieve all the medical supplies from this facility. The building is an old warehouse that was used recently. The raiders have somewhat fortified the area with small lookout posts and one fortified position on the roof. The raiders are also keeping all the supplies they have raided, R-A-T-E-D, from around the area in this warehouse as well. Who's on the team? You have a 12-man team that you brought with you, but the community you're helping out has given you additional 15 fighting-age males. All have experience hunting, skeet shooting, and general pistol usage. The team you brought with you is trained to your level to have similar equipment, SOPs, and tactics. All have night vision and thermal equipment. All personnel that you have brought with you also have appropriate body armor and equipment for scouting operations. You also have a sniper, designated marksman. That's me. With the bolt action and semi-automatic sniper system. You are also able to get your hands on a belt-fed weapon. That's Joe. Within the past month, and it is a good operating order. You also have several makeshift up-armored vehicles. Jason's going to be driving those because his mic sucks. The personnel supplied to you by the community all have experience operating large vehicles, heavy weapons, semi-trucks, and farm vehicles. Okay, last one. Additional info. The backstory for this is you are working the U.S. after an undetermined event caused a complete breakdown of U.S. government, and no countries have come to help restore government. U.S. has been left to its own devices, and restoring the government is expected within the next 5 years. Okay, there's a lot of things happening. You and your team have been moving place to place to try staying mobile, helping out those in need when you can. All of your family are staged in a safe area with like-minded individuals in your own community. Everyone in your team wants to be there and wants to try to make the world a better place and restore some sense of justice. You are in the middle of a long-term patrol. You have sustained no casualties or injuries during this time. You have recently found and acquired a cache of extra ammunition and supplies.
Boom.
Woo!
Okay. So number one.
Sounds like a good start to it. I could probably take this and write a whole book.
Yeah, no joke, dude. Like, this sounds like exactly what we do on Ghost Recon.
So,
like,
okay. No,
congratulations for writing mission number 1 for Ghost Recon.
Yeah, Misfit said, "I know a COD mission when I hear
Yeah. Yo. So, number 1, I'm gonna say is try to draw out as many people, because with lack of experience, a lot of people actually might be drawn out from their fortified positions, and then you can try to equal the playing field. But with up armored vehicle and stuff, they really don't stand a chance. I'm going to be honest with you. With the belt fed and up armored, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm not going to use a whole lot of tactics, and I'll say this: with my experience with, we have all the techniques and tactics that they don't. We have a full functional area that they don't, which is the nighttime. So we're going to maximize nighttime exposure using all of our much higher end systems. If even just the sniper, like, hey, just the one sniper, take out all of them, because they're not going to have a functional way to deal with you. Even if they're hunkered down, they're not going to have thermal or night vision or anything.
Yeah, I'm literally going to try a ruse, right? Like, send 3 people within close proximity that looks like they don't know what they're doing and fire a couple pop shots and run off and try to draw out their first fire team into us, right? Into the 15 people that we're helping out from another.
Are we going to use our 15 randoms?
No, I'm going to use you. Dude, you in a wig? Come on now. Somebody definitely going to chase that.
Like, who's the best looking males out here?
So
yeah, I mean, no, seriously, we're going to try to pick people off. We're going to try to draw some people out. And then after that's all said and done, for the people that are hunkered down and actually kind of know what they're doing, we're going in 60 mile an hour with our up armored and just taking what we want.
Like, it sounds like...
And at this point, well, I mean, we do have a vehicle, you said that, but the flatbed kind of a necessity. I don't think we were on foot, but a necessity anyway because of all the medical supplies. So
yeah,
we're taking that.
Prepper Book Club says the question is, when do you scream Wolverines?
Every day, every second, like all the time. Is that a legit question?
Plot twist: the only arsenal you have is made by Zev.
Oh no!
Then sorry. The mudslide victim are on their own.
And what's interesting is in this scenario, it sounds like there's a lot going on. Yeah, there's 20 of you. Yeah, there's 75, 50, 75 of them. But in reality, they have no tools, no tactics, no technology, no nothing.
Night vision. We have weapon. We know how to use them. We have night vision and thermal, and we have an up armor with a belt bed.
We got another super chat. Prepper Book Club says, I bet Jimothy would like some of that cake. I got a picture I gotta share. You gotta see this picture.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Look at this. I have to go, honey. TLD needs me.
I gotta get that on our story page. That's so good.
There's some awesome ones over on our Discord, man. Look, check out this one. This is pretty cool.
What's up with you talking? Why is it so broken?
I don't know.
This picture.
I've just embraced it. Dang.
I think if Jimothy, like, I'll be honest with you, I think if Jimothy,
dude, if Jimothy like that, I'm just sending Jimothy into this compound.
I think if Jimothy is like a special needs kid.
I think of Jimothy as the alligator on what is it? Billy Madison? No, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Yeah.
Took his eye.
Yeah, with the one eye.
Redwood Reaver says Walsh do be thick.
Okay. Okay. As a reminder, if you haven't already,
no, that counts.
We're at an hour. We got to spin that bad boy.
Yeah, we got to spin. So, if you haven't already entered into our primary arms giveaway, I'm loving all the Jimothy. I'm like super excited.
I'm buying a shirt tonight, probably.
Yeah, we probably have to vote on like the art and everything else because this is kind of a team thing.
Whose comment was it for the Jimothy?
Yeah, who was that? Because it's on. There's one in there that says Jimothy loves cake.
I'm gonna try to find the first Jimothy.
Yeah, try to find out who it was. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, if you're the one that commented Jimothy, if you're the one that came up with that, comment right now.
There's so many good ones. Like the Discord. If you guys are in the Discord, right? Only because Joe can't see.
I think it was Croak.
Was it?
Well, he should be commenting right now.
Jimothy for the win is the first Jimothy that I see.
Did you see this one?
Get her with AR-15 and Disney.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. Okay, seriously though, we'll do our primary arms giveaway in like 5 minutes. So if you have not already, do #wizard. We're gonna have #Jimothy. I think is some of the next one, which is gonna be hilarious.
Oh, was it the scenario?
Oh, Cajun. Cajun was it was Cajun's scenario that had.
Yeah. So Cajun did it. Cajun said, "All of you and a pet alligator named Jimothy." So that was
all right.
Where's Cajun?
So wherever he's at, we
started this
need
whole-
his approval with whatever we come up with.
Yeah, agreed.
He's definitely in. He's in the group for approving the art.
This I have to go, honey. TLD needs me one is like that's my favorite.
Yeah. I love that one. I just tagged him in Discord. He's not on the live chat.
Yeah. Sorry, he'll watch
can't
this
wait.
later.
I can't wait until you
Join our
rewatch
Discord.
this.
This is
Saving
where
somebody's-
all the great things happen.
Hey, so not Jason, we have about 5 minutes, so we're gonna spin. So those of you who haven't entered into the giveaway, do hashtag Wizard while we're laughing at stuff. Do you want to tell them about kind of what we're thinking for the 20K giveaway?
Yeah, so
Or
for
is it
20K
gonna be a
giveaway,
surprise?
well, you want it to be a surprise?
No, I don't care. It ain't. I have
so some of
no
the stuff-
dog in the fight.
Yeah, Walsh talked about it. Some of the stuff is not out yet, but our 20K, the grand prize winner, is going to get a fully set up defense mechanisms belt. And I don't know exactly yet, but I heard that Cloud Defensive might be throwing something into that grand prize as well.
And
we reached out to a
when are we
couple other
gonna-
companies.
Go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, when are we starting that again?
So September 1st. So next Thursday is when we're going to start. It's going to be a 2-week. We're using a website that tracks, your clicks, and go to our YouTube, subscribe. You get an entry. Go to Cloud Defensive's Instagram, like and follow. You get an entry. So yeah, grand prize is going to be defense mechanisms belt fully set up. We're going to have a couple runner-ups. I'm not sure which one's going to be first runner-up yet, which one's going to be second runner-up, but HRT's involved and Agilite's involved. We also reached out to Palmetto State Armory, so they might be throwing in some small fun stuff, and then we're going to do some like general sticker and patch swags that all the winners are going to get.
It's gonna be cool.
So that'll start. It'll run September 1st is when it's going to start. It's going to go for 2 weeks. So the live chat, next week's live chat, is when it'll start, and then 2 weeks after that, on the 15th, is when it'll end, and we'll announce the winner. We're not exactly sure how it's going to work out. If the belt's not released yet, how are you going to get the belt? We're working with defense mechanisms on that. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about that grand prize.
And all joking aside, I'm not even going to enter this one. I'm not even going to try.
Like the one you actually do win. It's like, oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, that I would be mad at myself about that.
You're like, I can't win that technically.
Yeah.
I do want to say, Stephen Bettenfield came to join at the last minute yet again, top of the hour, to try and win this. We did get your email, Stephen. I know it was kind of funny joke between me and not Jason, sending you funny emails back. I did send your stuff out earlier this week. You should have gotten it either today or tomorrow, so you should have your stuff today or tomorrow.
Alpha Dad said, "Did I miss the origin story?
Whoa,
You guys talked about that last week?"
Oh yeah. We had I said ask me next week. I did say that.
You did, but we're gonna
Yeah.
spin now. Then you can do an origin story if you want.
Okay.
like, no.
Yeah,
it's
don't make
going-
everybody else suffer through the origin story just to win something.
We'll do it
It's
after.
coming up
So
after the win.
there are 37 entries, and then there are 47 of you. You have 50 some odd seconds in order to type in hashtag wizard if you want to be considered for this. If you're not interested in winning, that's fine. This is going to be just some primary arms goodies and some.
I would type it in right now. It obviously didn't count some people, so
Yeah.
just double up.
Yeah, if you want, if
We'll
you don't
have
know if
to
it got
find
you,
that
just
thing.
type it in. I got some other miscellaneous swag around here too that I will make sure to.
So
throw
Shadow
in.
Max says 2-piece or outer belt. Not sure yet. I think it's going to be the whole kit.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet either. So you're gonna be just as we're all gonna be in it together. So, yeah, so good on you guys for typing in hashtag wizard already, because some of those games are already in the list. And you have 15 seconds.
Are we losing Walsh's audio too, or is that me?
Yeah, a little bit. No, we
you
lost
losing
it a little bit.
Mine? You lost mine?
Yeah. You're doing the robot talk. Not Jason doing the chipmunk talk.
Weird. Yeah,
I figured out though when it
best.
seems like my Chipmunk talk starts when I click on the Discord tab. When I go over to Discord is when it starts.
Oh,
That's when I'm reading. You remember you guys were even saying like it only happens when he's reading the scenario. Yeah,
Yeah.
clicking over to that Discord tab.
yeah, you're overdoing your
weird.
internet.
Maybe that's it.
Okay. All right. Giveaway time. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Let me, pull out.
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm excited
Okay.
for somebody.
We got
I hope
30.
it's somebody new that never won anything.
Yeah. I hope so. Here we go. Somebody went. I do like the wheel. I like the wheel is very stressful.
Yeah, but Walsh have to manage.
Misfit, are you
Misfit.
kidding me?
I said somebody that hasn't won anything.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Misfit. You are one of our longest standing YouTube members. He's been with us since the very beginning, our YouTube beginning, where we
He's
did
probably our number one winner too. He wins
Yeah.
more
He's
stuff
won
than anybody.
more
It's
than a few
definitely
times.
paid off for him.
Yeah. Definitely paid off for him. So you get a cool little it's like a primary arms medical kit, like a little medical pouch. I also have like a Crimson Trace hat for you, and I got some other swag that's going to be hidden around the house for you. So I'll throw some stuff together in a kit for you. I believe I have all your info because you've won a bunch of stuff before.
Well, he has to. In all fairness, I know Misfit's still here, but he has to comment that he's here.
He said, "Ha, thanks, fellas."
Okay.
Oh, Shadow Mac
Dang.
says, "Look at Discord stat."
Oh, Discord.
I gotta check.
Okay, while they're looking that up,
Which one?
origin story.
Primary
While you're
arms.
looking that up.
Oh, an armed alligator with arms.
I like the one before that. The Jimothy wants your cake one.
Oh, I gotta pull that. Okay, this one.
Yeah, so it needs to be a
You
picture
want
like, and I guess I could have somebody recreate it. So that would be, if we want that, Crow, maybe that's the Crow putting them out there. If that's what you want, I could have the artist recreate that.
Well, Cajun is it's Cajun that.
Oh, it's not Crow. Oh, it's Cajun. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
I must go. My people need me. I love Discord. Discord's so awesome.
Go up. That's the one I was talking about. The stupid kid one.
Oh yeah, let me pull that up.
The one that your favorite libertarian had. That's what I'm thinking about.
Hey y'all, I'm Jimothy.
No. See, that's why we vote on stuff. The answer to that one is no. I want it to kind of be like a normal alligator, but I want it to be awesome.
Oh my God.
Jeez,
Oh
Louise.
my goodness. Yeah, so here, you guys let me know. Oh, I'm crying. If whenever Cajun gets back in Discord, let's figure out what art we're going to use. I'll kick it over to my artist. We'll get him to recreate it, so technically we own it because we'll have made it in our own the way we want it, and we can add nods and all kinds of cool stuff. And just let me know. I like the one that Croak put up though. The one actually in that black and white. Okay, sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Origin story. Okay. I took 2 weeks of leave. I'm going to try to condense this. I took 2 weeks of leave because I had use or lose leave. I had no plans. I stayed around my house and I'm bored as all get up after a week. So I said, oh man, I've always wanted to make a knife. So I went into my garage and I made a knife. I made my own little kiln. I used a material removal method. I made my own little knife, based off of the what knife is that?
The K-bar,
Jason.
K-bar knife.
Yeah, the K-bar weapon retention knife. That's what I made. I'm all happy, and I showed the guys, and the guys were like, "Okay, so where's mine?" Pretty much. Not Jason bought my very first knife that I ever made. He has number one. So I made all the guys a knife. Made some more knives for people around. I was 7 knives into it, and I still don't have a knife. So I made my own survival hatchet out of a saw blade, which I really liked. That one's mine. We came up with a name called Death Dealer Knives. So Not Jason has the very first knife stamped DD for Death Dealer Knives, DD01. Walsh, do you have 2 or 3?
I had 2. Angel still has mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just going to steal it from her and send it back to you. Anyway, so Walsh has 2, a little bit different design and stuff. But yeah, that's how it started. And then Not Jason said, okay, that's cool and all, but can you make it from 1095 steel so it's thicker? Making everything from saw blades. So I made him a knife from 1095 steel using the same method, material removal method. Then he wanted it Cerakoted. So I'm like, well, I have a compressor. I can do this. Send me paint and I get to keep the paint. So Not Jason sent me black paint. I then painted it, sent it to him, kept the paint. Then I started painting guns. And then after we started painting guns, it was no longer Death Dealer Knives, and we had to come up with another name. We're all military. A bunch of them are in law enforcement, or we're in law enforcement. So we just thought the thin line, right? So we respect all of our first responders and everything, the good ones out there, obviously. But so it doesn't matter if you're an EMT in correction, whatever, and that's where we came up with thin line defense. So we came up with that. We came up with the flag, and then after that, we started getting into gear, and I was out of time. I couldn't dedicate any time to it, so turned it over to Walsh. Walsh jumped on YouTube and just ran with it and annihilated YouTube. And that's how we got started. That's where thin line defense came from. It came from making a knife in a garage.
Harry says, how did you guys meet each other? So it was at a anti-Zev rally, actually.
We all went, just happened to make friends there.
Happened to be there.
So actually, Joe's kind of the centralized ones for this.
Yeah, you want me to go through the whole story? Okay.
Yeah,
so I first met Not Jason in Mountain Home. We both got selected for the law enforcement agency that we were in. We both got selected at the same time. We were both stationed at Mountain Home. We had never seen each other before. We kicked it off right away, and we became brothers like instantly, pretty much. We went down and lived right next to each other for 6 months and have been brothers ever since. Then I went to so I came back to Colorado and I met Cody. He was my partner. We were both rookies. And me and him hit it off, and I met Cody. Cody kept telling me about his friend in Nebraska that he joined the agency. Cody joined the agency, but his friend had applied, but he didn't end up going through with it. They were mechanics on a jet. Yeah, I mean, I had heard this story a million times by then. I then go from Colorado down to Mississippi. I'm standing around a tree talking to all the people that I'm about to go to school with, and I bring up that I'm with the agent, the 3-letter agency that I'm in. And all of a sudden they scatter. Like, whenever you bring up that you're in law enforcement, especially in the military, nobody likes you anymore. So they all scatter, and only 2 people are left sitting there. Walsh, one of them. And Walsh told me the story. Oh yeah, my best friend, he joined. I thought about it, blah, blah, blah. We worked on jets together. I've heard this story a million times. So I looked right at Walsh, and I'm like, oh, you're Walsh. And he gave me the look like, the stories are true. How do you know this? Like, and I'm like, you're talking about Cody. Cody's my partner and my brother. And so Walsh and I hit it off. We played a lot of video games during that time frame. Drove, had fun in the car. Went down to. I mean, we just did a bunch of shenanigans for what? How long was that training? 6 months? 6 weeks?
6 or 8 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 6 or 8 weeks. And Walsh hit it off. Walsh and I hit it off. And then, of course, because Jason, my brother from another mother, I brought him into the fold of all of this, and that's how the 4 of us are together.
There's a bit of a funny story because, like, I'm connected to Cody and I'm connected to Joe, but I was never connected to Jason. So we would like play games. We would play. What were we playing? Division 1?
Yeah, Division 1. Yeah,
probably
Division 1.
Division 1, and that one that looks like Halo.
And me and Jason would just be like yelling at each other. I'd be like, Jason, go over. He's like, I don't know you. You don't get to tell me what to do. And I'd be like, no, seriously, come over. He's like, no, I'm not listening to you out of principle.
Yeah. So I guess I am kind of you and Cody were best friends before I was ever involved. And me and Jason were best friend right before I ever met Cody. And then I met Cody. Then I met you just out of happenstance. Dude, what are the odds of that, by the way?
It was crazy.
You were stationed in what, Nebraska?
Yeah. It's like, wait, you know Cody? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was stationed in Colorado. We both went down to Mississippi, which
remember And we called him on speaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess who I'm with?
Yeah, like, hey, guess who I'm talking to? It's Joe. Like, why are you? Wait. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. It was the craziest thing. But
That's the whole origin story. How we met each other. It's long running, but like all of our paths just interconnected over time.
Yeah.
And now
I think SHOT Show was only the second time I'd ever met Walsh in person.
yeah.
Yes,
My retirement and SHOT Show.
Yeah, that's right. That was true. But we played video games together for years.
Yeah,
Like,
yelled at each other a lot.
Asking our team, watching all of us play Wildlands, like that is hilarious. That is because you have all these different like mindsets. Like Joe is playing weight control. Jason's he's been a good balance. I'm just in the thick of it, dying every 3 seconds.
You run in full speed, not Jason and crashing the helicopter at the same time. I'm over here like we had a plan, and Cody's still trying to steal a vehicle. Like, Cody, we don't need a vehicle anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to need one to exfil.
What button?
Well, we had a helicopter until not Jason crashed it.
Cody said, what button is it to shoot? Like, Cody, you gotta come res us. Like, what button is it to shoot?
We're like, okay, everyone load up. We get in the helicopter and I'd fly super high up and then I'd just dive out of the
Yeah, just jump out.
I'd be sitting in there like we're going low. Like, oh yeah, we all jumped out.
Why are we spinning?
Well, Division's a good game. Wildlands is a great game. We've had a lot of good times over
there. And we have a bunch of our game channels in our Discord too. We need to get more of those going. Like if you guys are on PS, we usually play on PS4, PS5, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you don't play video game with your friends anymore, so.
Listen, I'm kind of busy doing these stupid hides and all these questions people have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a. Oh, never mind.
It is Discord. It's every single time. I wonder why it causes that.
Yeah, you kind of just started talking like Chipmunk again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'll get off Discord. No more Discord for me.
All right. So what other questions and input and information you guys have?
We're running low on time, people.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Better hurry up.
Ooh.
Richard Simon says Breakpoint or Wildlands. I think we all played Wildlands. I don't know if we liked Breakpoint.
We played it a little bit, but it was kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
Because we spent so much time on Wildlands.
Well, because Breakpoint was just the same game with something. I know what Breakpoint was. You could warp to the last mission. So if you were any good at the game, you could complete the last boss in like an hour. Like, oh, the game's already over. I just warped to the last boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Division was probably the one that we've enjoyed the most.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Division 1 and 2.
We'll still go back to 2 every now and again.
Countless hours.
Yeah. Misfit saying, "What happened to the HRT Lite?" Still in the mix.
Yeah, I don't know if they had like a release plan to do their. I don't know. The belt wasn't mentioned at SHOT Show. To be honest with you, I know the belt is their #1 priority right now. That's the biggest thing they're pushing. Valhalla did reach out to me and they were going to send us some goodies. I don't know if it's that actual light head or not. So I don't know. This is a good question. I don't know what happened.
That's it.
That's all the comments?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we have Richard Simon says, I thought Wildlands was such a better platform.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Jimothy plans.
What are we doing with Jimothy?
I
know I'm going online right after I get off of here and I'm ordering something alligator-esque.
Just have a Jimothy. So okay, if we think about art, do we want like an alligator standing up with two pistols? Or we just want it got like a full on alligator?
Dude, an alligator doesn't have the dexterity to run a pistol. So here's the thing. Have you seen that video where they strapped like a turret gun on one of the robot dogs? That's what I'm doing with Jimothy. So Jimothy is just bloodthirsty, right? So I'm gonna put one of those, the crow systems that went on the top of our up armoreds. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm putting on Jimothy.
Okay.
A 240 Bravo on his back. So when he's running around tearing people up, somebody could be sitting behind a computer screen or a TV screen shooting people.
This is what I want to do. Hear me out. I think this is the best idea. We have Jimothy is like an alligator, nice and low, right? And then we have this wizard, right? And he's on his back, but like with his knees and his hands up. It's just like let's go, Jimothy.
Yes. As long as he's running a turret, I'm fine with it.
Okay, we'll have to see. We'll work on it.
What if he just has like a 249 that he's sitting behind that's mounted on top of Jimothy?
Not 249, 240. Come on now.
240.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste Jimothy time with a 5.56.
Put a Mark 19 on top of him.
Okay, that I'll do.
Caleb did have one question, and there is some more that are coming up. But Caleb said, "Do you guys want?" Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
Caleb said, "Do you want more scenarios for next week?" Yeah, but like, let's do them. Let's keep it a little more smaller, and make it like Mad Lib style. So 1 or 2 words, what you're doing. 1, 2, 3 words, what you're doing, where we're at.
Yeah.
Make it fast, and we can talk about loadout.
And either 2 things, either super funny where we could just have fun with it, or something that more like realistic to your area that you've thought about and that you want some insight on. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Like either scenario that are going to help our viewers out, or just absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and kind of see what you. Well, I guess we're going to ask you, whoever writes it too. I'd like to have the name for whoever puts it in there, because then I can be like, okay, hey, what do you want to know? Like, okay, what do you want to know? What loadout we would use? Do you want to know what tactics we would use? What's the question particularly? Yeah, we got a mission, but like, what do you want to know before we just talk about how?
So either for fun or for info. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Clan Lightfoot did say we didn't discuss the hide or the ammo test. In reality, so you can obviously ask questions, and Joe kind of said too, if you have if more than 30, you need more than 30 minutes to explain those, feel free to ask questions. I try to cover them as much as I possibly can. By the end of it, you probably don't.
And Walsh didn't want to talk about the ammo temp because he's full of crow. He's eaten so much crow recently that he can't eat anymore.
I do like your comment. You were like, "Look at you using holdover."
Yeah, that was another crow moment. Again, if nobody knows, Walsh was all about dialing it in and using a ballistic calculator and turning in turrets because they sound cool when they click. Like Walsh went through that period of his life. It was a real moment.
You can just do holdover. If I can do holdovers out to 600.
And I was like, dude, use holdover. No way, man. No way. They're way more accurate. Okay.
I mean, it probably is, but in terms of functional accuracy, you don't need it. Like the amount of time you don't.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
All right. What else you guys got for us? Or do you want to talk about what we're working on?
Let's talk about what we're working on.
Okay. So for tomorrow, I have a video for you. Oh, I want to hear what you're working on. So yeah, this is exciting. So tomorrow, I'll have a. This is a bit of a giveaway as to what I'm working on after this. I'm working on the Bees Combat System IO belt. So I have a belt loadout, but I'm working on something cooler from Bees in the thermal realm that will be out next week. That I think is going to absolutely blow you guys away. I think the Relv does okay. I think that's the best way to put it. It's better than nothing. I would love to have it. If I had nothing, I would want the Relv. The Bees one is not that. It is mind-blowing. I'll put it that way. I'll put it nicely as mind-blowing.
You better compare them, the two. Like, just a quick, I don't need all the stuff, but a quick, this one costs $50. This one costs $1 million.
Well, they cost the same, and that's what makes it even more
This one's super thick, and you're going to die heat stroke wearing it or having it. This one isn't.
That's the plan. So I'll do a verse one at the end, but I kind of did the same. I tried to do the exact same test I did before, so they can be similar. I think you guys really will like the Bees overall. Their marketing department, it's got some sort of brain damage. So a lot of the really cool stuff that no one's ever heard of. I know I hadn't until I've seen it. I was like, wow, I don't know why more people aren't running this gear, and a lot of other companies are copying their gear. It seems to be like, or at least mimicking. So that comes out for me tomorrow, and then that cool one is the next Sunday. That's what I got. Jason.
Yes, I am working on appendix carry holsters. So I started off. Cody's a huge fan of Stealth Gear USA, so I ended up getting one of those. I did a review on it, and it was okay. It just I didn't think like it was my cup of tea. And then I was at TriggerCon a couple years ago, and I heard about this company called Tenacore, which really has just a very different way of doing appendix carry. And then an even lesser known company out of, I think, Texas called Keeper's Concealment that they all have pros and cons. So we're going to be going through kind of what I'm looking for now in appendix holsters. That's going to be Sunday.
So I have 2 videos made and ready. I venture into holster for the 1911 project. That's one video. And the other video, the second episode of the Airsoft, they're both done. My production value is like at a 1 where the guys are sitting at 8s and 10s. So mine fall to the wayside. So they'll be released sometime. I don't know what time.
There's some things we need to add to Joe's Airsoft video, just some minor things. And then we'll
and then hopefully I'm going to the range this weekend to see if the Airsoft stuff pays off.
Nice. Ooh. I did get my ammo in from for my 5.7, the PSA Rock. So I'll be doing. You'll see next month. We'll do some review videos on the Palmetto State Rock and the Dagger.
And that's something I kind of want to see from the viewers. Like, do you guys want to see? And we talked about this a little bit last week. Like, do you guys want to see more firearms? And because we have an opportunity to see some pretty cool stuff, and I think we have a way we can approach it where it's not so much like, here's what I think. It feels great. Like, that's super useless information. We can put it in a more quantifiable way. So, yeah. And of course, all the different stuff we have, gear and stuff. Yeah. I know one thing Cody did hit me up for. He talked to me about if I was available this weekend for the maiden voyage of the Kodiak. I haven't seen any other messages, so I don't know if I'm going to bet lunch that we're going to go. But
I think you're trying to find a dock because you got better launch it from a dock for a maiden voyage.
Oh, we better. It would be.
You better, dude. You better find a dock.
I'm over here. I'm over here looking at pictures of, like, the one I'm being quiet. I'm looking at pictures of riding on alligators. I'm like, I'm trying to find appropriate Jimothy.
Harry says, is Cody going to drop a desert survival video?
Probably not. He's not. He doesn't have a lot of camera equipment where he's at, and he doesn't even have chapstick. So.
What Crook says we have to christen the Kodiak. I don't want to know how we christen the Kodiak. Will you fall off of it? Like,
well, if you launch it from a dock, that's gonna happen. Dude, have you ever tried to get in a kayak from a dock? It's not all that easy. I mean, I know he got like the limousine of kayaks.
He does kind of have. I'm excited to have cameras running. I'll put it that way.
Right.
I'll have all of them running back. Okay.
From a dock.
We're ready.
Yeah. Like, and if he doesn't fall, you better make him fall.
Like, we'll have thermal running. We'll put it that way.
Stick your airsoft out there and like make sure he's wearing some goggles. And he's like, "What are these for? Just trust me." And when he gets a little far away, just start shooting airsoft at him.
You see, Caleb. You have to use the Kodiak to find Jimothy.
Jimothy, where are you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. So. Our favorite libertarian says, always more guns, Walsh, always. Okay. Yeah, so that's something I think we're going to play around doing more gun reviews.
I like it. And I think, Walsh, maybe you can work on that. I think I need to get a staccato to see if running a staccato is faster than running a 1911.
Oh, see if it's any. Oh, that would be a good one, staccato versus 1911.
Yeah. So if you can get me one of those and have it shipped over, that'd be great.
I did want to say thanks to, if I haven't ever said this before, if you guys aren't using Criterion for your barrels or your stuff, I'm going to be a huge advocate. Me and not Jason met him at SHOT Show. He knew who I was. It was crazy. He's been nothing but amazing to us at the channel, hooking us up with all kinds of good stuff. He's definitely got a customer for life from me. If you guys need stuff from Criterion, let me know. I just highly advocate going to them, and their stuff's super accurate. It's pretty crazy. So I'm a big fan. He's done nothing but good stuff.
Oh. Did you not eat enough crow tonight?
What?
I guess you need some more.
Oh, cake?
No, Crow. What did you shoot that Criterion out to?
Oh, 600 easy.
Oh, 600 easy. With what ammunition again?
Ooh, 77 grain 77 grain is the heat though. That 77 grain 5.56 is amazing.
Oh, yeah. That distance that you said 5.56, the bullet drop would be too ridiculous to matter.
Well, I think I showed on the actual video after 600. After 600, it goes transonic.
Right. Once you hit transonic with any round, it tumbles. We get that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you said, realistically, the effective range of the 5.56 out to I think you said 200 at one point.
I hope not.
Yeah, I even did a video of me shooting a 5.56 at distance just to disprove you wrong.
I think it's because you had a 10.5 though. We didn't know what the effect. We didn't know. No, it wasn't me saying it. Somebody said that. I think it was me.
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
It was Walsh.
Yeah, it was definitely Walsh.
Don't blame me for everything.
I know.
All right.
Do you want to call your wife down and bring you some more crow?
No, I'm going to some more cake. I'm gonna celebrate 20K. And
Jimothy already ate it, dude.
Not only did we get 20K, but we also have an actual TLD mascot today. So it's a good day.
Dude, that was a good day.
It was a good time.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. So any last words? We'll go around. Anything else you guys want to bring up before we close it down?
I'm excited about the Jimothy thing.
Yeah, I honestly I'm almost I didn't want to get to work on getting things put together for the Jimothy.
Jimothy. All right. So for those of you that you're probably aware, every Thursday we are here. So we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you guys sticking around through the end of this live chat. You guys are OGs. You know that. And you guys helped us get to 20K. We're so grateful. And now I don't know what our next milestone is going to be. 50K? That should be the next thing we shoot for, 50K.
Yeah.
I'd love to have 30 by SHOT Show. 30K by SHOT Show.
I think we'll have 30 by SHOT Show. So truly appreciate your guys' support over the last couple of years. We wouldn't be here without you guys. And that's it for me. So nothing else from these guys. We will see you next Thursday.
Later, everyone. Thanks for the fun.